Hallo und willkommen. Ich bin Meister Lenz and you're watching Get Germanized. How to piss off Germans.
I am bored. What should I do?
Ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
So I've recently found this article on how to piss off Germans and I was, thinking to myself, would I be pissed off by this or not? And would other Germans necessarily be pissed off by these things? So today I'm gonna, go through it again and explain to you why or why not that would piss me off. So let's go. First off, crossing a red light, like at a pedestrian crossing, when there are children present, that is a difference to me as well. It would not necessarily piss me off if someone decided to cross the road, let's say, in the middle of the night, when there's no cars coming, the street is empty, and that person just, used his common sense or her common sense and said to himself or herself, like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna jaywalk now because there's just no one here. That is different. And I'm pretty sure in big cities, people just jaywalk anyway, or in parts of Germany even. If I have experienced the opposite quite often as well, that there's big groups of people, kind of a herd mentality, and no one's jaywalking, because they're too scared what the others will think. But I think the only time that it really pisses someone off when someone jaywalks here in Germany is when kids are present, because that gives off a bad example for the kids, and I completely agree. I myself try to avoid any law-breaking, rule-breaking when there are kids present, also included the jaywalking thing. So I guess that would piss off people if they saw that there's a little kid and the little kid is looking at you and you're like, I don't give a shit about this rule. Which is potentially very dangerous for the children, because if they think they can just cross the road whenever they want and they might not even look, then they could get run over, the blah, yada, yada, yada. You get the gist. So that is something that will piss off Germans. Yeah, pretty certain of that actually, most Germans. Speaking English with them, that is very specific, I thought, because speaking English, as a foreigner that doesn't have any other choice, I don't think Germans get pissed off by that. But some Germans despise, for whatever reason, when other Germans speak English. For example, if I was to speak, I actually had that happen to me when I was in school. Oh, my dog just woke up. When I was in school, then people would take offense to me using English because they thought I wanted to pretend how cool I am, or like that I'm cooler than I am, or whatever. They thought I thought I was cool when using English in front of them. And I don't know where that's coming from necessarily. I just like the English language, and many other Germans like the English language as well. But maybe it has to do with the fact that some people just don't speak it very well and they feel like you could be talking behind their backs and whatnot. I actually had that happen as well in a train when I was actually there with foreign friends of mine speaking in English, and then some kids took offense and they were speaking then in Arabic, I think, or something like that, because they thought we were talking about them. And then they spoke in German to us actually, like, why are you speaking English? And I'm like, dude, chill, like these are my foreign friends. So there is a situation where sometimes people get pissed off when you speak English to them as a German, or just speak English in general. So that is really weird. That is something that is actually true. I don't think it happens often, but it has happened to me, so I feel like I should mention it at least. So don't expect Germans to get offended or pissed off when you speak English to them. The opposite is actually mostly true, that they will be happy that they can practice their, English with you. So don't be afraid to use a foreign language. Just know that for whatever reason, some weird people take offense sometimes. Next up, urinating standing up. So as a man, mostly, I guess, if you use the toilet but you don't sit down while having to do number one. standing up instead. Like it is the norm in so many countries, like the US, I think as well, right? No one would sit down as a guy to do number one. But especially German women expect you to sit down on their toilets when you pay them a visit, for example, when you're invited to a party at their place or whatever, or guys even, I think, as well by now, because it's such a weird tradition. And I see why, of course, and I do it for, well, politeness sakes when I'm at a different person's place. Because, you know, sometimes when men get drunk, they're like a fire hose. It just goes everywhere. So I understand. But I've seen women's toilets as well that were like a complete disgusting mess. So it's not only men, and not only because we sometimes like to stand up while doing number one. No, it's also the women with much more disgusting things, let me tell you. So there's a thing here in Germany, yes, where people get offended if you stand up urinating. That is actually something true. Germans get pissed off when you say you don't like asparagus. I think that's an over-exaggeration here in this article. Germans like asparagus. It's like even like a fifth season here. Asparagus season, wow! And like we love our white asparagus with hollandaise sauce, but no one would really get offended if you don't like it. It's the same with any food item. Like if you don't like something, well, what can you do? It's just, that's the way it is, right? So I don't see why people would get really offended by this. It's just, I mean, some people are weird, I know. But yeah, no, that's not true. Throwing away trash in the wrong containers, because we are all about recycling here in Germany. Well, I mean, yeah, definitely if you have a landlord and he notices that you always put the wrong stuff in your bags or whatever, because sometimes they even refuse to take them, the trash the trash people, I'm so sorry. The Müllmänner, what's that called in English again? The trash man? Yeah, trash people, I'm so sorry. Sometimes they refuse to take your trash if it's not recycled in the right way. I mean, it never happened to me, but it might happen in some places. And your landlord might take offense because he's responsible in the end. If, I guess, I mean, actually, I'm not sure. You're probably responsible too, to a major degree. But some people might just take offense if they notice that you don't recycle well. Or if, like what I hate as well, when people throw like trash out of the car, for example, it's just wrong, man. Like nature, why would you want to fuck up nature even more than it already is? I don't know. Like for example, some friends of mine used to, not anymore I hope, throw like McDonald's bags, like used McDonald's bags with all the leftover trash in it out of the car window at night. And I'm like, no. Yeah, no, I never liked that really. I mean, well, we were young and I don't think I said anything then, but I would now. It would definitely piss me off. So I think that is a true thing here in this article, that people get pissed off if you, well, treat trash in a way that is not the right way from our German perspective. According to this article, people get pissed off in Germany, or Germans get pissed off, when you tell them that no one outside of Germany knows Dinner for One. Dinner for One is this silent movie sketch thing. Well, it's actually not a silent movie, it was, I think, black and white, but has been remastered to have color and all different kinds of languages and dialects in German. It's very popular. It's this British production, I think, or at least people think it's British, but it's actually German or something like that. But because it's in English, like Germans think everyone that speaks English should know about this, but it's really just us. Well, like in Germany, it's a big tradition to watch Dinner for One on New Year's Eve for some reason. It is a New Year's sketch, like a bit about a butler and his fancy lady, lord, whatever. And like all her friends died, and so she's having a dinner all by herself, and the butler has to reenact all her different guests that have long passed already and drink for them as well. And so he gets more and more drunk as the evening progresses, like me, right? So that's the humor there, right? He gets drunk and it's a bit of slapstick involved and all of that kind of stuff. So Germans like that. Germans like dinner for one, and maybe they think that everyone else likes and knows it as well, but that's not the case. I don't think necessarily that anyone would take offense. Like, I won't get pissed off, definitely. If you tell me you don't like dinner for one or don't know it, I would be maybe surprised, or not anymore, but at first, before I knew what I know now, I would maybe be like, oh, what, you don't know it? Oh, everyone knows it. But no. I wouldn't be pissed. Next up, Germans get pissed if you take the sun loungers away from them even sooner, even earlier than they do, usually. Like, there's this stereotype, I mean, probably a lot of Germans still do this, otherwise it wouldn't exist anymore, that Germans like to put out their beach towels on the sun loungers on holiday, like at a hotel. They actually sometimes, apparently I've never done that, I wouldn't do that, I'm too lazy for that, but they set an alarm in the morning just to go outside to the pool area and put a like a towel on their sun lounger to reserve it for themselves. And I've heard that only Germans do that. Not sure if we still do it or people still do it. Like I said, probably. That's just ridiculous. But apparently it pisses people off, Germans especially, if you go there and steal them even sooner. I guess it could be true even if other Germans did that though. Like, I guess if someone is that anal about wanting to have a certain sun lounger to get up that early in the morning, then they would get pissed also if someone else had the same idea and just did it sooner, earlier, whatever. Yeah, I guess this could be a true thing. It's weird, but yeah. Another very obvious thing is doing the Nazi salute, singing Nazi anthems, songs, whatever, like these nationalistic things. Like, you will look like an asshole in public if you do that, and it will just piss everyone around you off, unless they're ultra nationalistic or whatever. But yeah, usually people would get pissed off. It's kind of obvious, so. Next up, throwing out bottles that you could get money for, or Pfand as we call it. That is probably true. If someone was to throw away all my Pfand bottles, then I would be probably pissed. Because you get, like, I think 10 to 20 cents for a bottle sometimes. And yeah, it can add up to quite the amount. Last time I did that, I got like 5 euros or 6 euros in Pfand as like a receipt that I can use at the supermarket where I returned the bottles. I could either get that money back from the cashier, or I could just use it for my next grocery shopping and have to pay less than in the end, right? They introduced that system in Germany, I believe, to make sure that everyone returns their bottles, plastic bottles and whatsoever, and that people don't just throw them out, and like, or in the streets or whatever, to reduce trash in general, I suppose. And yeah, Germans are very particular about this. Don't just throw like a Pfand bottle in the trash. They have a little recycling symbol there, or a Pfand symbol, the ones that you cannot throw out. And so I'm going to show that here if I remember, I hope I do. But yeah, don't throw these bottles out, or some Germans might really get pissed. Next up is another obvious thing, at least, I mean, if you know German stereotypes, don't be late or you will piss off your friends. Well, I mean, not every German will be 100% punctual all the time, but generally it's seen as rude to be late if you are summoned at a certain time. For example, if someone tells you, yeah, let's meet up for a coffee at 10:25, then they will do their best, I promise you this, to be there at 10:25 and not a minute later. I mean, they might be a minute later, but they will try to be on time. And if you're just thinking, oh, this is just a general time statement, like whatever, I'm gonna show up like 20 minutes later, I still have to wash my hair or do my nails or whatever, then chances are that your friend will be waiting there for 20 minutes or 25 minutes or however long you think you're allowed to be late for. And that might piss them off. Pretty sure actually that it will. So yeah. Next up, some Germans get pissed off if you wear shoes inside their house. For obvious reasons, carrying in dirt and stuff like that. Actually, when you enter my apartment, I prefer that as well by now, because sometimes people carry in a lot of dirt, and I have like carpet in the living room and stuff like that. But sometimes when I know personally that I don't have any dirt under my shoes, I keep them on sometimes just to walk through if I have groceries and stuff like that. And yes, that would piss some Germans off to wear shoes inside. Next up, walking in bicycle lanes. Yeah, this is also another obvious thing. We have different lanes, like a bicycle lane and a pedestrian lane, and you should use the ones that are dedicated to you. If you are on a bike, use the bicycle lane. If you don't use a bike, well, I should specify, if you are pedestrian, then use a pedestrian line. It's as easy as that, and people might take offense. Actually, they will take offense if you use the wrong lane here. But it's easy, there's signs on the lanes sometimes, or I believe mostly the bike lanes are kept in a red shade, and pedestrian walks are gray. Often, at least. Not always, but often. Next up, it pisses some Germans off if you address them with their first name. That being said, that is probably only true for formal meetings of sorts, or if you meet someone for the first time, officially meet them in like a formal setting. If you meet someone at a party, of course you're going to address them with their first name. You're not going to say Mr. So-and-so, Mr. Meyer, or Mr. whatever, or Miss. But if you meet someone in a business setting, then it's more polite to like address them with their last name, Mr. So-and-so, instead of saying, hey Tom, what's going on, man? Especially if it's your superior. So that's just something to keep in mind in the German business world, or I guess just even with your landlord or whatever. Someone superior, usually someone older, like a person that you should pay respect to. So yeah, that might piss some Germans off. Next up, being loud and obnoxious during the weekends, and especially on Sundays, because Sundays are holy here in Germany. Stores are closed for the most part, at least corner stores and petrol stations, fuel stations, gas stations, whatever, will still be open. But anything else is closed, and you're supposed to use that day to relax. I mean, some people might still work, whatever, but try to be quiet, to be respectful. And yeah, that will piss Germans off if you, I don't know, are drilling into your walls on a Sunday morning, especially, I would say. So keep that in mind. So yeah, these were some of the things that might piss Germans off. What do you think? Were these accurate? Maybe you're German and say, well, this doesn't piss me off, I don't care. Let me know in the comments below. Also, what do you think, in addition to what I mentioned already, pisses Germans off? And what pisses you off? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you haven't yet, subscribe, and apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.